Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday, y'all. So right off the bat, the gardeners are here. So the dogs are going crazy. But, hello. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Sue. Hi, Trina. Thank you. Good morning, Kimberly. Hello, Sheila, Miss Linda, Kathy. Hello, Andrew. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody's Monday going? Hopefully, you're off to a good week. Afternoon, I need caffeine. Okay, I just, I thought maybe it was morning. Hi, C. Russin. Hello, Teresa Cherry. Carol, thank you so very much. It's right here. Troy put the goodie you sent right smack dab in his possession. So you'll be happy to know that, yep, I read the card to him and told him hello, and it went straight into his possession. Thank you, Teresa Cherry. Thank you. I will make sure to get everyone's name on the wheel. So thank you for most of you who were watching yesterday's second part of the book nook and seen more craziness. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. But I do have my camera on my phone because I wanted to show you. The gardener just got here right before I went live, so hopefully they're almost done. We had our granddaughter visit today. Oh, yay. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Elizabeth. Hello. Yeah, that was amazing, Carol. Thank you so much. I love the card. It was amazing. I hope you all had a great weekend. So tell me what you did. What fun things did you do other than watching the chaos of yesterday? So I'm going to add this to the stream. And look, y'all. Can you see that? So the only thing, I didn't attach the dust cover yet because I do still have to make the books. Jack, can you relax, please? So I did put every single one of these frames on the wall. And then look at that cool mirror. That's actually an actual mirror piece. And then you guys seen the day bed and everything. And then that's the inside. And, my little parakeet there that's just swinging freely. And then my staircase back there. But yeah, so I actually fixed the lights so I can turn them on and turn them off. But so all I have to do is make more of the little books like that one down in there. And then I can seal up the front and it will be done. Whoa. So, but yeah, I thought I would share that with y'all since you guys were dealing with some craziness. Troy, do you want to say hi to your friends? Troy, can you say hi? Can you wave hi? Can you wave? Troy boy, wave. Say hi, friends. Wave. No waving? Okay, well, he is sitting over there in the room, and he is probably watching me. So, no, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to remove this from the screen, and then I don't know what it's going to do. But yeah, so anyways, that is cool, but no way I would have the patience for it. You know what? What are we looking at? Oh, I'm sorry, Diana. I did a book nook with Robin from Robin Songs, and we started it last Sunday, and then yesterday did round 2. I don't think we got very far yesterday, but the book nook that I just showed is I completed it last night after I got done off of the live. So I was just showing everybody that I was done and showing them what it looked like. So all right. Anyhow, I don't know why my earpiece is on. All right, so let me move the book nook out of the way. Good afternoon, Lexi and all. Who's Lexi? Yeah, it's really, this one was actually, I was really happy with it. And Robin and I had to laugh today because I sent her a picture when I was done with it yesterday. And I said, okay, I'm all done. And it was funny because we both said, oh my gosh, I wouldn't mind actually doing it again. Like, it was scary, but I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing another one. All right, so let's get me done from jabbering. Okay, so if you remember, last week we were working on this. So this was, you know, a wooden box. The wood was real tattered, had some holes. We fixed and put the birch on here. And then we put the sugar magnolia. And now I just have to finish painting the top. And then I'm thinking I have to put my DQ challenge project on the side. Ooh, I'm excited. I can't wait to see it, Andrew. Andrew, me, Troy and I are working on yours and Sue's. I have to be very selective with yours and Sue's because it's outside of the US. So I need to make sure that, you know, what I get in there is good stuff, but also that it's not going to cost me $2,000 to send it. Anyhow, I guess the gardener's deciding to do extra work today, so he is standing right in front of the window, which is making it real bad. Okay, so we're going to go in with the night sky, the Waverly chalk paint, which I told you guys is a beautiful match for the sugar magnolia. Also, thank you, Carol. We're used to poor Jack. I know, it's just sometimes he's got that piercing bark. Onyx is a deeper bark, but his is real piercing. You guys, okay, as I'm looking at this, okay, let me paint this as I'm painting this top. I've got the hardware down and stuff, you know, to put on the box to make it pretty. But, thank you. I want to... I'm thinking we need to do some molds or something and some stenciling, some stencil work on the sides because it's, you know, it's beautiful and all, but it's just very plain, right? It's just very like, here's some paint and rice paper and it's all good. But so I want to add something to it. So I did pull out some border molds from LaBlanche. Wasn't sure if it was Jack or Onyx. So that bark, the annoying all the time bark, is Jack. And yeah, his is the more higher in to me anyways. Ooh, I've got my earpiece in. That's why I can't. His bark is much more ear piercing than Onyx. Onyx has got a deeper bark. I know, Andrew, but I just want to make it good and I want to make it, you know, but I also need to make it so that, you know, they don't like rifle through it or anything. Because the first go, I didn't even tell Marcia, but the first go box that I was going to send her was $87. I was like, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, let's cut this down a little. Let's cut this down a little bit. I love Happy Mail Fridays and all, but woo-wee. Good morning, Jessie. Is Marcia, are you... I haven't looked in the file since last week. I think it was actually Thursday or Friday. So I don't know. Did you put your project in there already, Marcia? I can't wait to see what you guys have come up with. Those pictures you all sent me were funny. Funny, funny. Wasabi. How's it going? Rima. Rima. So I told you guys I wasn't going to get up to anything this weekend because it was way too hot, and I didn't. Most adventurous thing I did was the live last night. But yeah, I did laundry on Saturday, and I about died every time I had to go into the garage to get the clothes, to transfer the clothes into the dryer and pull them out of the dryer. Came in drenched each time. You're working on it now? Woo, so exciting. I can't wait to see. But other than that, we didn't go anywhere. Troy wanted to go, of course, but it was so hot, you guys. Troy was even laying on the couch, on the pillows, just laying back, watching his videos on his phone. That's how you know it was hot, when Troy boy, who never moves or never stops moving, was just resting on the couch. His poor face, he was like, oh, it's too hot. Hi, Judy. How are you? All right, so look at this painted, and then I'm thinking the botanic stencil that I have from Decoupage Queen will stencil, use that on the side. But I really am thinking we need to put some molds or something up on this little side border, just to give it a little bit of something. And I'll show you, I'll pull out some of the hardware that I had pulled for this as well. The drawer pull that I have is going to be really pretty. All right, so I'm just going to go flathead, and we should be good to go. All right, did I do both sides? Okay, I did. All right. Oh, you know what I do need to do is I do need to put a layer of, a protective layer of the Decoupage glue varnish on the paper. I did not do that when we got off. This looks like it has a sheen. I must have used the Silky Shine. Having a delicious, yummy chocolate. Ooh! I couldn't handle your heat. High 80s, and I can't stand it. Yeah. I mean, and it's funny because with the exception of Hawaii, when I lived in Hawaii, I've lived in Arizona, Las Vegas, so Nevada. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm a complainer about the heat. Well, personal summers don't help, but yeah, but yeah, I could not handle living in a cold, like East Coast weather. I couldn't handle like cold like that, because I would literally be in agonizing pain. That's when all of the bones and, aches and pains come with the cold. But yeah, so I either live in the scorching hot desert states or scorching hot California. I know, right, Judy? Sugar Magnolia is beautiful. This was one of my favorites. This one and the bloom, the butterflies, that one were my two favorites of the spring. All right. Hi, Lori. How are you? You wouldn't like Minnesota where I am at. It doesn't do well for my... Yeah, see, That's what I mean. Like, it was funny because I might have already told this story a few times, but when my mom used to come visit me in Las Vegas, she would always say, you know, how like her arthritis would, you know, it didn't hurt her as much and she loved it because, you know, it was so different. And I would hear her say that, but didn't understand it. And then, of course, I was diagnosed in Nevada when I came back, and I realized what my mom had always been talking about with the aches and pains just living in California, just in the cold, and, you know, said, oh, wow, okay, now I understand what she was talking about. Holy macro, Trina, 112. Jeez. Hi, Debbie. Minnesota. Hi, Lynn. Tell Holly girl, Choy and I said hi. Hi, Treese. How are ya? All right. So, is it just me? Oh, it's not dry. Okay. Let's see. You know I put another layer on there. Minnesota, huh? All right. So, got the same paper, still have no idea what to do with it. It's just so, it really is pretty. Really is very pretty. Okay, let me know if this is just a fiber that's hanging out. All right. So what I was thinking, because we have these sides, you know, that go, well, let me angle it that way, like that. Thank you, Debbie. I was thinking of putting this on here. I'm looking at the way that's arched. I'm looking at the way you could live here in Florida, where today the heat index is 104, and you get, oh, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, that wet stuff, right? So I'm thinking about doing this stencil on here with this on both sides, but I'd like to see, just because of the curve of that, how off. Yeah, I'm not going to get that on there. Even if I did it, well, but then it's really close to the edge. All right. So what I'd like to do is do this stencil with just that part on both sides. Now, so we have that. We can do that. But what do you guys think? Okay, so this would go like this, Avi. Is it better to hold it like that for you guys to see? I don't know. You know, you guys kind of get the gist. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Treese. Okay, so I have this that I thought would be cute. It's a drawer pull or a knob. But we can put this. Can you guys see what that even is? So it's just a pull. We can put this on here, like so, right? And then I have a little, like, would you bin piece with the little lock that we can do in gold and put that there. What do you guys think? We could do, you know, like a faux lock and do that there. So then this would be how this part lifts, right? Okay. Now, what I was thinking about on doing, I'm going to put it up there just to hold the top. Do you guys think that we should do like a mold in here on through the borders. Like this mold fits perfectly. We could do that right in here all the way up and around and around. Yeah, it will be pretty, right? We could do the do the little faux lock in gold. And then we'll do the stenciling, this stenciling on the side in a gold. But do you guys think we should do a mold through here? Or if not a mold, we could also do lace. I can attach lace. Let's see what we got in this drawer in order to not have to pull out the big drawer with the lace. What do we have? Oh my God, this drawer is so stuffed full, it's ridiculous. Ah, there it goes. Everything's falling. Mold, ooh, lace. All right, let me start throwing some over there and see what we like if we were to do lace. I have tons of lace, but this is the closest drawer, so. And of course, I'm being lazy and pulling that out crazy. I'm trying just to look to see what I have that's up close. Ooh, lace, maybe a narrower border mold. God, that was hard English. Okay, so what do we have? I just pulled out some. That would look funny if it went on that side, so it would have to be like that side. This also has flowers. That's a little bit thicker. So that actually would take up almost that whole spot right there. We did that. And then if we just did a general lace. The lace is pretty. Oh, wow. I don't like the bling. Or if we did just a plain lace with no kind of... What, Bubba's? If we did a plain lace with nothing, you know, fancy, just lace, that's kind of how that one would be. Yes, the wider at the edge is gorgeous. This one, yuck for this one. First option. All right, so I'm thinking I'm a little bit ahead of you guys, so I'm thinking that we don't like just the plain lace, right? So do we think number one, which is this one? So the way that this one would sit is like this. So do we like number one or number two? The first lace, I hate the plain right side wider lace. Number one, the first lace, number one. Two, number one. So everybody likes this one. It is dainty with the first. Okay. So to put it in a little bit of perspective, so this is going to be there. Let's bring it back down a little bit. So this will be there. And then, of course, like I said, we'll have the little gold. What, Papa's? That'll be there, and that'll accent the gold, too. They are both awesome. Number two. Too many choices. My head will explode. I like them both. Okay. So for the purposes of the options that came in, it looks like it's this one. Okay. So Thank you. And I didn't have to. Oh, God, that looks horrible now. If I look, I'm probably going to see more that I want to pull out. So let's not look at that. What is this? Okay, no, never mind. That we could go on. We could do that for days. All right, so let's look. If I go up here, I'm trying to look to see if I have enough of this or if I have to make sure that I have more in the drawer. I thought I had a lot of this, but we'll see. So if that goes up and around and down there, about right there. Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. Hi, Ari. Oh, don't worry about it, Ari. What are you doing, Papas? You want to clean something? You want Mama to spray it or you want to spray it? You want Mama to spray it? Okay, because I don't want you to spray your eyes, okay? No, don't spray Mommy's eyes. There you go. Go clean, clean, clean. All right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put the lace on there and on here, and then we're going to stencil. So let's work on the stencil a little bit. So I'm thinking we'll put this. I think this is going to be really pretty. And then we need a gold. Really pretty gold. Oh, that paint is not very nice. Let's paint the side. So thank you. It's just enough for detail, but not to take away from the beautiful paper. That's true. That's true. There you go, Pops. Okay. So I'm just going to paint the edges a little better. You can leave it right there, son. But yeah, it just was looking a little bit too. Is the top and bottom hinged? Yes, well, it will be hinged. I have to put the hardware back on. I took the hardware off when I was, to put all of this stuff on there. Because I had to rip off a lot of the tacks and stuff. But yeah, it does have a hinge. Just a plain old hinge. All right. Come back over here. And like I said, I will. Is that just okay? Let me look at the other side. It's actually because I'm putting it up and down on the sides like this that it's getting a little messed up. I will, I didn't have time, but I will, like I said, paint the inside and the bottom. I didn't have time over the weekend. I was working. Gosh, you guys, Yvette was laughing at me because I have 4 projects going right now, and that is not my style. I don't like working on multiple things at once. My brain doesn't work that way. Because, a little bit of the OCD kicks in where it's like, nope, I got to finish this before I move on. And then I get, I don't know, almost like a uneasy feeling because I've got too much going on. So, yeah, but I have 4 projects going right now. It's kind of a nutty. Okay, I missed the first few minutes. Thanks. Oh, no, you didn't. You didn't miss it, Trees. It was already, I took it all apart before I even started decoupaging on Monday. So you're fine. All right, let's dry these really quickly. And then I'm going to grab a little bit. I'm going to grab a sheet here just for when I'm tipping it up and down, it doesn't rub on the paint because we haven't sealed it yet. So what's the date today? Today is the 7th. So yeah, we don't have very many. We have what? Less than a week if you guys are going to enter the contest for the birthday. So you have less than a week to get your entries hashtag. You don't want to, like I said, we don't judge on, project. So we're not going to compare your project to somebody else's project. That's never how we do anything. Choi Choi says, hello, handsome Choi Choi. Ari says, hello, handsome Choi Choi. So, you want to get your projects in because I'm telling you, the opportunity to be able to win the whole line of rice papers for the fall release is sheesh, amazing. All right, so let's get a gold that we like. Where's the gold that's on here? So this is actually not gold, is it? It almost looks like a copper. Can you guys see that color? So I almost feel like we don't want to do Yep, 5 days. We don't have to match it dead on, but what do you guys think? Should we do like a bronzy copper color or? I'm trying to look. It doesn't look like it's gold to me. It almost looks like a bronzy color. The boot? Yeah, kind of borderline brass. Yeah, brass, copper. Maybe we mix the well, see, this is copper, and then this is the brass. What's up, chicken butt? You want it on you? The boot was gorgeous. The boot. I'm going to have to look. I'm not sure what boot you're talking about, Carol. All right. Let's get out a... Now I want to see. I want to see. Oh, I know, Bubba's. You got your new watch band and everything. Okay, so I am going to get a little bit of the brass, and I'm going to grab a stipple brush. Hard to tell on camera. You will have to pick what is closest. Yeah. All right, so I'm looking here. Is that for me? That's for me already. Oh, is that Andrew's? Oh, now I'm really excited to see. Oh, my goodness. Hey, 1974. That's my birth year. I usually don't see that. All right, let's get this on here. I'm trying to tell what the middle is. Hi, Donna Sue. How are you? All right, so now I'm just going to take a stipple brush, and I'm going to, can you see? You can see a little bit. I'm going to work it into the brush, and then I'm going to tap off. Oh, I'm excited to see. All right, and then I'm just going to tap. And I want to keep my brush fairly straight up and down. I don't want to lean. The reason for that is if I start leaning and start doing it that way, the bristles are going to go up underneath the stencil. And then, that's when you get the kind of the stray marks, right? So try to avoid that as much as possible. I'm doing pretty good, Miss Donna. You know, kicking off a new week and all. Not too shabby today. So yeah, if you can try to remember to keep your brush straight up and down and not do the lean and pounce, you have a better chance of not poking those bristles up underneath the stencil. And then if you're like to do the swirls, then, you know, swirl, whatever you prefer, whatever works for you. Me personally, when I swirl for some, you know, I think because I have a little bit of a heavy hand, I tend to get it underneath. All right, let's just make sure I got it all before I lift. Oh, how pretty. Can you guys see that? I like it. It's so pretty. All right, do we want a couple of the swirls down here or no? Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, let me dry it. Hey. Hi, Miss Edie. How are you? Purdy, purdy. Oh, it is Andrews. Oh, I can't wait to see it. How exciting. All right, I just want to see. So this is where it was. So just for purposes, I'm a little bit of the C and the G. All right, so let's come back on here. The other side. Let me put a little bit more paint. Thank you. All right, same thing again. Just gonna tap with the stencil, tap off. Just tap and move. I don't know why I never noticed that it had 1974 on there before. I always see 1972. That seems to be usually the year that they use for the 70s. Okay. Yay! There we go. So that'll give it a little something something for the sides. This I will take with my stencil cleaner and just spray the Pentart stencil cleaner on there, and that'll take that right off. All right. So now let's turn this to the side here. So now if we're holding it like that, so that's going to be on the side. So I'm probably going to want to do something up here, but we'll see how that goes. Hi, Nicole. All right, so now let's get some of my, whoa. Oh, no, I don't want this. What am I doing? All right, so we have some of the Eileen's fabric adhesive. Let's cut this straight for one. All right, let's work in frame, Terry. I'm actually going to turn on my hot glue gun in just a second. Just so I can put a couple of tacks down. Otherwise, I'll be sitting here holding this. All right. Ah, lordy, lordy bee. Okay. I really don't want to cut that flower. Mm. All right, I'm just going to cut it here first. What's the matter? Leave Jack alone, Pops. You guys are fine to share the couch. Good cuddly muggly. All right, let's get some of this adhesive on. Diana, you might need to go out and come back in. Am I freezing for anybody else? You never know if it's me. When somebody says that, because I've had so many issues. So is it happening to anybody else? I'm just putting on some of this Eileen's fabric adhesive. Nope, not freezing. No. Okay. Oh, it looks like she maybe went out and back in already. All right, so I am going to take a couple of, well, my hot glue gun's not going to be ready, so just going to put on a couple of little dots and spread it out with my my silicone finger, because I don't want it to ooze out the sides. Okay. Let's see how we go. Turn it down, Papas. Turn it down, Pops. Turn it down, Papas. Thank you, baby. All right. What was the gold color you used? It's gorgeous. It's a copper color from Stamperia. Okay. I will cut that in a minute. I didn't want to cut it before I put it on because I didn't want the flower to open up. We were driving, so was my end. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe hit like a dead zone or a funny spot. All right, so let me go like this. I can see if it's straight. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so we'll come back and cut that edge after a minute. Okay, now let's, the only thing I don't, these edges, or not the edges, the glue. See, it's gonna happen there too, so let's cut this flower. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if I cut it right now, then it detaches from here and then it flops open. So I'm waiting to cut it until I have it on. All right. And this is the first time I ever bought this super fabric adhesive. It's from the Eileen's line. It's not bad. I have the 3-in-1, this one, the Fabri-Tac. I like that too, but I wanted to try what this was like because this is cheaper and it's pretty good. Stringy, just like the Fabri-Tac though, but I like it. All right, so now let's get that edge on. here. All right, what's happening? So this top has the whole flower. Let's move it down. And then I'm just using the bone folder to push it down so I don't get my fingers sticky and then get it sticky all over the place. All right. Oh, I like it. Look, how pretty. Giving the box another new life. Okay. Turn that around. We'll cut this one. Cut that flower. Thank you. Nicole, read your comment. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do this. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh, that's an interesting comment. I picked that up funny. It was harder to put down. Okay. Mom, much clearer. What? What are you guys doing to me? Okay. Okay. Let's get the other side. Not mom. You guys are hilarious. Like, what are comments are Morse code, aren't they? Sometimes, especially if you're doing something and you're trying to type with one hand. Sorry that to leave for a bit to cook. Oh, no worries, Miriam. What'd you make? Sure, it's something yummy. Thanks, Debbie. All right. So, and if you guys can, I'm only tacking the top and then just putting one little tack at the bottoms. Troy. What was that? Was that a toy you stepped on? Golly, I hope you didn't step on Onyx. Onyx, are you okay, mama girl? All right. She was having puppy dreams right before I went live. So funny. One pot chicken and rice with potatoes. Ooh. What you got, Pops? Pudding? You want a pudding? You want a pudding? Not you. You don't like puddings. Why would you want a pudding? Pudding head? You pudding head? Nicole says hi, Troy Troy. All right. So there we go. I'm going to get this and pop this around. Now, I will tell you that the Eileen's glue will dry transparent, but it's going to have a little bit of a shine. I'm not worried about it right now because there's a little bit of a sheen on here anyway, so I still have to seal all of this. So it'll all be, I'll match it all up. Just so you know, I had opportunity to get him hundreds of phone cases and didn't get him one. Thanks. Thank you. All right, so let's just go flush and cut. Oh, heck, hundreds. Hundreds. You guys, he has hundreds. I'm telling you. Okay, so that's what we have. Oh, how pretty. What do we got? A little crook here. A little crooked here, peeps. Hold on. There we go. Is that straight now? Yes. Okay, let's take a look at the back. Even though we told you, wait, have to look at the second lace you just put on. The one I just put on or the one I just did that was... Wait, they're okay now, right? All right. So there's that. And there's that. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So now let's tackle the top. So let's do this like that. And oh man, seriously? That's gonna cut real funny on that flower. All right, well, we'll just cut one whole flower off and then straighten it up afterwards. Will this fit over there? You know, every time I think everything's the same size, and then I just cut in advance, I end up short, but that's all right. This one's okay because I'm cutting it longer anyways. Okay, so let's get this top put on. Does anyone else love looking at Terry's hands? Is that weird? Now you say that, and I see this big old blue and a rubber Band-Aid on my finger. I bent another nail all the way back. Oh, from the pulling clothes out of the doggone dryer. Dryer? No, washing machine. It was the washing machine. Jeans. And, oh, gosh, it caught my nail and, woo! It's not fun. Okay. Hi, Dana. Aw, thank you. Okay. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Lynn. I hope she feels better. I hate it. Okay, go take care of that sweet girl. You guys are funny. Getting washer and dryer. Oh, man. I went in and just grabbed, you know, I just grabbed and it bent this nail all the way back. And it was one of those, like, you know, your hair stands up and yeah. It was not a good time. Not a good time. Then I was scared to pull anything out of the dryer because I felt like it was going to happen every time I did it. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, yes. I'm glad that was negative. Just an icky something, huh? Well, I hope she feels better soon. All right. Let's see if we can get this on straight-ish. Straight-ish. All right. And then I'll get the bone folder and really get it down. And I just use the bone folder not for any special reason other than there's so much glue, and with all the holes, if I use my hands, it's going to get my fingers all sticky. So, and plus, you know, it's flat, so it gets everything down at one time. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you. How are you? All right. Straight-ish. Straight-ish. Hi, Jamie. How are you? All right. Let's get what's going to hit it. This. Look at all that glue. I wish they would put on a tip like the B6 and 7000s tip. Okay. Again, give that a minute and then we'll cut that off. And let's get the other one. Let's put it like this for right now. Get the other one glued up. Hi, Gwen. Aw, thanks, Diana. That's so sweet. All right. Get this on there. Yeah, that would be my only complaint with this is just this tip. If they put a tip on there similar to the B7000, I would definitely use this all the time. Sometimes I just don't feel like messing with the, you know, the way the tip is, because it's always leaking because you're squeezing it, so the pressure. But if you're looking for an alternative option to the Fabri-Tac, that's just a little bit cheaper, this is pretty, it's pretty good. Thank you, guys. I will definitely get another wheel started. So, you know, I've talked to you guys about this many times. I'm not one, I don't look at the analytics on my videos. I don't look at my followers. That's not what I've created my page for. I created my page because I was very, very stressed, had a lot of anxiety, and you know, I didn't even share any of my work up until last year. I've been, you know, always creative. I actually started in watercoloring. I'm a watercolor artist who started playing with scrapbooking and then made a bunch of scrapbooks, which I, you know, have them on Etsy and have sold a ton on Etsy. And then started watching Finnabair and got into this whole mixed media world and was like, wait a minute, what is this? And then decoupage without napkins? Wait, what is happening? So when I was asked to do my first live, I was like, you're insane. Like, live? I can't do that. But it's just the community that has come to my page and who I now consider you all my friends. You guys are all amazing, you know, and I looked at my followers the other day and I almost have 2,000 followers. I was like, what in God's name? 2,000 people? Why? I don't do anything special. But I will tell you, I will look at my numbers because I'm not too far away. And when we do hit 2,000, we're going to have an amazing party. And you guys know, if you've won any of my goodie box, my Happy Mail Fridays, I love Happy Mail Fridays because I love putting in, and me and Troy packing the box and throwing in all the stuff that I love. And so when we do hit that number, I have to remember to look. When we do hit that number, we're going to do something big. We're going to have a bunch of giveaways. We're going to have some fun. Look at the woods chipping right here. But yeah, I was looking at it and I was like, is that number right? That's pretty freaking crazy. Aw, thank you. It just amazes me because, yeah, you know, and I give major props to the people who can do this every day. And, you know, it's amazing that you can make this a career, a job, but that's never been my intention. That's never been what I've done, what I do this for. I do it literally because I love to talk to you guys. I love my friends that I have made and the community that, you know, that I've built on my page that you guys are all a part of. So, I love you guys too. Thank you. But yeah, I was pretty amazed when I seen that number. I was like, what the heck? I was like, is that right? All right, so that's exactly why I didn't want to do it like that, because it's going to cut off, but that's all right. I said, well, at least it'll give us a reason to have a party. All right, so this is what we got at the top. Aw, thank you. So that's what we got at the top. See, now, doesn't that look so much better than how we started? Look at that. Oh, I don't like that. Man, I don't like that flower like that. Poo buggy. But look at how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Compared to what we were working with? All right, so now let's get the desk cleaned up a little bit. Visual stimulation, I always say. Too much, too much. Okay, got a little bit of Eileen's glue on here. Come right off. Poo buggy. You have described us. You have described us. You have a very cheerful page, and it's great to see the friendly in it. You guys are all amazing. You also engage in answering questions and help people decide what they can do. Well, I've only been watching you a few months. It's your personality and you're a genuine human being I look for. Aw, thanks, Dana. You guys are all awesome. Somehow my phone was on. My watch has done that lately, the battery saver. I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay, so let's get this little guy out. Ooh, I almost used my fabric scissors. Ugh. And I'm actually going to, I only put the parchment paper out because I kept putting the box down and I didn't want it to keep scruffing up the paint. So let's get this little lock. Is it flat? I don't think it's flat. It is a wood you been piece, so I'm going to warm it up and flatten it. Yep, lace better than a border mold. Yeah, I just knew that I needed something there. It was like, something's wrong. It's too plain. Something's happening. All right, so now let's get back this. And the fan was on this, but underneath might be wet. It is. So we'll do this in the same copper because we're going to have that. So pretty. All right. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I knew Troy was going to look at me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We need to paint this white. Come on, guys. I'm slipping over here. I love watching you in the morning before work. It makes me cheerful for the rest of the day. Aww. Yes, Troy. Cream white. Step away from the I'm serious. Oh, you guys. I'm sure you guys are that. Oh, thank you, Sue. Anytime like Treble asks me, can I borrow scissors or something like that, I just like, just don't grab the wrong scissors. Don't grab my fabric scissors. Don't do it. Don't do it. I feel like this white, is it going to be too white, you guys? That's too starky white. I was about to say paint white and highlight the shape. See? Took me a minute, but I got it. I was like, wait, that's going to look really strange, this painted, that color. All right, here we go. This should be the eggshell. No, ivory. All right. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll paint it this ivory color, and then we'll come through and dry brush with that copper. So then it'll match our little, oh man, that little piece just broke off. Good thing it's wood. Stick it back together. Oh, that's a little delicate for my liking. The copper is a little wet under there in some spaces, so that's all I'm doing is just getting it off where I can. But look at that. See that it broke off? So now I get to work with a little piece again. Because if you do break your wood bin pieces, you can just glue them right back together. It would be nice if this one wasn't so small, but what do you do? All right, let's try this a little bit. Yeah, right? It's going to be much better. We don't share scissors. The way Andrew uses them gives me palpitations. No, I'm like, and the thing is, you know, I have like a little, you know, fabric scissors only, fabric only. But, you know, when they want scissors, they just grab whatever. At the doctor now, we'll have to finish replay. Okay, Diana, I hope you're okay. Yeah, they're just pressed pulp. Yeah, it is. That's all it is. Onyx, what are you eating? Troy's telling on you. Troy, you got to grab it, son. If she's eating one of yours. Onyx, come on, mama girl. Come away from there. Good girl. What are you eating now? You think you're sneaky, huh? You go where I can't see you. Little garbage disposal. All right, let's pick this up before it dries to the paper towel too much. Move it over. And then we'll dry this. Make sure I got the tops. Oh, I missed a spot there. And the crevices. All right, that's good enough. Put that in water. What, Papas? You got it, you got it, you got it. Probably need to pick this one up. Oh, it's okay. Ah, don't blow away. Probably shouldn't have done that. All right, it's pretty broad. Okay, now let's get a little stipple brush. Put that paintbrush in water, and then we only need a dab will do ya. I walked into the kitchen to see my husband using my best scissors to cut poop. Kimberly, cutting the poo off of his bum with your good scissors. Hi, Helen. Oh, my bejesus. Oh, did you even have words at that point, or were you just screeching? That's what I mean, you see? They don't care. It's like, I need scissors. These are scissors. So, like, what's the problem? I can't believe he was cutting this poo. Ay, ay, ay. Man, I swear. So Nick was recovering a piece in the car on the dashboard. Well, he was playing with it, trying to work with carbon fiber. And I don't know, that really stinks. Hardy har trees. That really stinks. And so anyways, he was trying to, figure out how to do the carbon fiber. Okay, I'll get one for you when we're done. And he was using my fabric scissors. And I said, are you using my fabric scissors? He's like, yeah. And I go, but they're my fabric scissors. And he goes, well, carbon fiber is fabric. Not in the state that it was at, with hard with glue on it. I was just like, okay. I don't think I would have a husband. Andrew's laughing that much. He may need CPR. Because Andrew, Andrew crafts, so that might not be something Andrew would do. I know, right? They do look good together, right? I think what I'm going to do, though, because that is awful shiny, I'm going to get some of the copper wax and shine it up a little bit more. I could just see Andrew's cracking up over there. Mm-hmm. And what did you cut off of your husband after? It's Linda. Oh my God. There we go. So because of the extra shine on that, I'm just coming through with a little bit of the copper wax and hitting the raised parts. Minjies. I'm telling you, Carol. No respect for the craft tools, man. Okay. Let's throw this away. All right, I'm going to need a little bit of wood glue. So I will put the other hardware, in the back on with you guys. I mean, offline, because that's nothing. It's just the hinges. But we'll get this. So we actually might need. Let me put this here. There we go. Okay. We have that little piece that I can't lose that we need to get on there. So that looks about good. We could do a whole live on spousers, non-crafters. Here's your sign. He would definitely do the carbon fiber thing. Maybe not the poop, at least not when I'm around. Oh, yeah. The carbon fiber thing was just like, are you kidding me? Well, it is fabric. Yeah, no, not really. So we have this piece on there. It's gonna need to go on there. So then we have 2 1/8. Wow. Hot diggity. Well, sugar. That was pretty good. All right. So now, right. All right. Make sure that's straight. Okay. At least he knew they were fab. Yeah. No kind of shame. He knew exactly. Because I pointed to the blue tape and I was like, fabric only. Yep. Nope. He knew it was fabric. All right, that's going to fit into the same groove that it came off of. So hold on. Okay, let's heat this up and set that into place. So we've talked about this a few times, but whenever you use wood bin, you should heat it back up to get the glue to adhere to your surface, whatever you're putting it on. Okay, so then this, do we put it right there? Or do we put it like that? I guess that doesn't matter. So that will go like that. I'm going to have to do some measuring, but for I know, I love it. So we can go up a little bit, but anyhow, so this is what it's going to look like. The reason why I'm not going to drill it right now, I'll drill it as soon as we get off, is because, right, I've got to come in from the back. So I'm going to have to measure over and up. So I'll do that right when we get off, and then I'll take pictures, but that's going to be what it looks like. So this is the front, this here, and the back, better with the little lip up, lip up, lip up. Oh, this part, you mean? Better with that part up? I'm thinking that's what you're talking about. So, yeah. Okay. So, and then for right now, this is what we have on the sides. Maybe I leave it. What do you guys think? Just leave it like that? Because we're going to have this here. Oh, I know also what I was thinking. Oh, shoot, I forgot all about this. Does it need one of the handles at the top? Or no, just because we have the, does it need that at the top? Because we're going to have this there. That'll be what opens it, right? But maybe, yeah, too fussy. Yeah, so I'll definitely do that. I'll go through and I will, I don't know if I'll probably do both. I'll do the Umbra and, okay, I'll do the Umbra first and then I'll go through and bronze it up on the sides. But anyhow, let me So yeah, so that will be what we will do. So I'm going to have to go through. I will do some bronzing on the edges, and I will also do some of the umbra just to kind of, age it up a little bit. I will measure and then attach this and, of course, paint the rest, but that's no problem. But, I mean, quite a change, right, from the old decrepit box, which was that, all like it was falling apart, but we made it pretty again. She's pretty again. No handle needed. Love it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through and age it up a little bit after, because I need to paint the rim. I need to paint the rims, up here, and then I'll go through and then age all the edges and whatnot. So anyhow, so that's going to do it today. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. I was supposed to do an event with somebody, but I haven't heard anything from them. So I don't know what's happening. If she messages me today, then I'll have an event tomorrow at 1 o'clock, my regular time. But if not, I will see you guys on Wednesday. So anyhow, thanks for being here. You guys are all amazing. I hope you have a great start to your week. Great evening and okay, Sue. Anyhow, I will talk to you all on Wednesday.